Hello, I'm Cindy on 96.1 The Eagle, joined by Maryann, and you're known as the Cookie Lady.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tell me, how did you get that title, the Cookie Lady?
Well, actually, I've been baking cookies for a long time, Cindy. It's a passion that I've always enjoyed and always loved. And about 5 years ago, I decided I always gave cookies away, would always give them away to people. My husband was in politics, and we many times would just, we'd go door to door, give people cookies. And someone said to me, you really ought to develop a business of your own. And I got thinking about that and decided that maybe that wasn't such a bad idea. So I started a small cookie business of my own.
And where are you located?
Well, actually, I do the business out of my home. I have a license that allows me, certified kitchen, to do the cookie baking out of my home, but no one per se comes to me. I deliver cookies to people's doors, along with my husband, who is my number one helper. Who really
I'm sure he makes
Yes.
sure all the cookies are okay. So you've been doing this for about 5 years. You said that you were nationally recognized?
Yes, I was. And that was a real big plus to my business. General Electric was doing a national search. They were looking for ways in which people in America utilize their kitchens in a very unique way. And I got thinking about that and thought, I do use my kitchen in a very unique way. Baking cookies and doing it with a lot of friendship and love, which is part of my logo, friendship, love, and cookies. So I decided to write a little essay, and out of over 2,000 entries, they picked 6 families in the country to do a series called Our American Kitchen. And it was totally a surprise to me when I got that phone call and found out that I was one of the ones that was selected. And that was probably an experience of a lifetime that I will really remember forever. And before I knew it, I had a camera crew at the house doing a YouTube video on Maryann's Cookies, which now has about 290,000 hits. And they ended up doing a beautiful promotion for me, which also included a national commercial, which aired on the Food Network, which was very exciting to really see yourself.
Bet.
It was just wonderful to be able to sit in your own living room and to look up on national TV and to see Maryann's Cookies in the limelight.
That's life-changing.
That was a big promotion. It really was a big promotion for me and really was a big boost to my business.
Did they give you a new oven or anything?
Believe it or not, out of it did come a wonderful, new GE oven, and I swear by GE appliances. Naturally, I promote them. But they were just wonderful people to work with. And it was just a wonderful promotion for my business, which I think is very unique. Mm-hmm. Because like I said, no one comes to me, but we personally deliver cookies.
Right. So how do they find you? That's just reputation around Rome?
Actually, I have the reputation as being the Cookie Lady. It's more or less by word of mouth. I also have a Facebook page, and people are welcome to like Maryann's Cookies. Okay. And I'm very good with returning memos. And
how many cookies do you bake? Like, for example, this month?
It's really very hard to say. It all depends on how many orders I get, and that can
the time of year, graduations.
Yeah. Right now, it seems as though I'm getting. All of a sudden, it seems as though I'm getting a lot more, individual orders. Although there are businesses in Rome, that do carry my my cookies also. But the key to my business, all right, stop to think about it. A chocolate chip cookie. I mean, who does not like a chocolate chip cookie? Is it permissible not to like a chocolate chip cookie? Everybody loves a chocolate. Don't you really?
Beware of the person that doesn't like a chocolate chip cookie.
But I really put a lot of friendship and love into what I bake. And when I bake that tray of cookies, I really think about who I'm baking them for. And my business really allows me to have a tremendous contact with individuals. Delivering cookies to their doors. My husband's a tremendous help to me. He helps me with all those deliveries and buying, all my supplies for me. So it's something that we kind of do together.
Mm-hmm.
And we've really learned to meet a lot of people and make some very wonderful connections through the way that my business has developed.
Now, you're going to be out in Syracuse soon.
Yes, I am.
You were asked?
Yes, I am. I have a connect. Well, I'm actually registered with Williams-Sonoma because many of their baking supplies I use in my cooking, and they invite people to come in and give demonstrations, and they asked me if I would be willing, as the CEO of Maryann's Cookies, to come in and give a demonstration on the baking that I do.
When is that happening?
That's going to happen a week from this Saturday, July the 23rd, from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Eastview Mall.
Nice.
In Rochester, and I'm really honored to do that because Williams-Sonoma is a national business, and I think it'll give me a lot of exposure and another way to extend friendship, love, and do it through the All-American Cookie.
All right. Well, thank you for
It's so
stopping
nice.
in.
Thank you so much for asking me.
We're
to
going to
come.
have some cookies.
Oh, you're going to like them.
These were made with love, too,
Oh,
right?
yes, there's extra love in there.